everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you about why food selection is more important than counting calories. You have probably heard the term calories in, calories out, and while that is true to some extent, there are a lot of foods that can cause a lot of inflammation in your body, even though they might meet your macros or caloric needs for the day. A big reason why this happens is because most of us have leaky gut. That is just from the standard American diet, also from prescriptions, medications, antibiotics, prolonged stress, not enough sleep. All these factors can contribute to leaky gut. Another very common factor is yeast overgrowth. So yeast or candida a lot of times can become opportunistic or pathogen-like, even though we all have some form of candida in our bodies. When you take antibiotics, prescription medications, chronic stress, things like that, it can cause the yeast and your gut to become imbalanced, and the yeast will grow roots into your intestines, and that's one of the biggest causes for leaky gut. Causes the separation in the cell wall, so it allows food particles to pass through which don't belong there. When they pass through, they're allowed access directly into the bloodstream, and then your body sees these food particles in your bloodstream. It doesn't realize that it's food because food doesn't belong there, so it creates a response to that, an immune response that it's going to attack those foods that are passing through. And a lot of times this is how people develop food sensitivities. So whenever you eat a certain food, whatever that may be, it passes through the gut lining into your bloodstream, and then your body will start reacting to it. So this is one of the biggest reasons why counting calories is not always the best way to lose weight. You could be eating exactly what you're supposed to be eating, but if you are eating foods that your body's reacting to that you're not aware of, you're not going to lose weight. It's going to cause inflammation, bloating, God knows what else, joint pain, fatigue, things like that, and just make your life overall not as optimal as it could be. So there are a lot of articles out there on common food allergen sensitivities. The doctor I work for, Dr. Tom Refrano with Natural Medicine Clinic, he has a great diet. It's called the Free Diet, and he, over the last 30 years in testing patients' sensitivities, has come up with this diet to have you remove a lot of the most common food allergens and sensitivities. This allows your gut to heal, reduces inflammation, improves energy, digestion, all those things, so that you can start feeling better. Some of the most common ones are wheat, grains, dairy, eggs, coffee. Yes, coffee, that's a common one. Soy is a big one too. A lot of the most common allergens that you see. Nuts are okay, even though a lot of people can have nuts to them, but you want to make sure that they're soaked before you eat them. This is going to remove a lot of the most common like yeast and molds that grow on them, and you don't want to eat that stuff. So soaking them first will help your body digest them easier, and also removes all that yucky stuff you don't really want to eat. So I always recommend take a good look, a good honest look at what you're putting in your body. If you're eating snack type food, bars, things like that, you're likely getting in something that your body can't digest very well, and it's processed. So anything that's processed, your body's going to have more of a hard time breaking down. Even if all the ingredients are natural, they're not in their natural state after being processed into a bar or whatever it is you're eating. So before you get all upset that your tracking isn't working, I would just take a look at your diet. Like I said, whole foods are always going to be best. So meat, vegetables, those are like the best thing that you can digest easily. Even for people with IBS, you might need to just play with your portions a little bit when it comes to the protein if you have trouble breaking that down. But whole foods are the best. Root vegetables, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, for a carb source. You obviously don't want to eat a ton of sugar because that is likely to flare up gut issues, along with it just being a very high inflammatory food. So that's it. Hope you guys got something good out of this. Feel free to leave any questions or comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing more videos on this topic and many others. Well, hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon.